Hey everybody, it's Andy here, AK Montoli, and we're back for round 2 of Vintage League, and I have 5-color shops today. Fortunately, we did not win the die roll. This hand's a little bit sus, but double workshop, I can cast a turn 1 ancestral. Unfortunately, we're on the draw, but we're going to keep it anyways. My opponent is a Vintage regular, he's going to know what I'm on. But one of the beauties of 5-color shops is it's not easy to combat. Nope. Unfortunately, they have Cataxian Probe there, but it is what it is. So they are somewhat incentivized to counter my Chromatic Lantern. They might have their own Ancestral here. Yeah, so they have Ancestral of their own. Strong. Let's get her in. I think I'm going to do it now. Well, here's the thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Would I go up to 8? Okay, we'll do it during their turn. They might have a Flusterstorm. That's the only thing. That's okay. I think I'm just willing to do it. If they want to force negation this or force a will in it, it's totally fine. Yep. Lavinia. Okay. Your go. So we can Urza Saga next turn, or we can cast a Golos. Oh, interesting. Okay. Ooh, that was a good draw. Gonna play the workshop here. Can't do everything I'd like, unfortunately. But this is pretty good if I can get the Soul Ring into play and then the Revoker. I guess I'll probably just cast Revoker here. Let's see if this resolves, though. I do want to shut off this Deathrite. Probably playing a greedy mana base here. Probably can just cheat a little bit here. See if the Soul Ring resolves. And let's see if we can get this out to Deathrite. Might have a Swords. Okay, Deathrite Shaman. Good. Your go. Deathrite is good against my Crucible lines if I ever find one. So my opponent has a play by the looks of it. Excuse me. Archon's a good one. Haven't seen an Archon in a little while. I'll take one. Ooh, Golos was a really nice draw. I think I'm going to go and get... probably want to just go and... mean, I could get a Tabernacle here. Tabernacle would really tax them. They're probably playing Wastelands themselves, playing Bant. I think that's okay. Cannot attack here. All right. It's pretty good. Force of Vigor, I think, would be hard on me here, but it is what it is. They let the Deathrite go. It seems reasonable since it doesn't have a whole lot of value at the moment. Water, okay. That's their spell for the turn. I think we'll just start making some Saga tokens here. I beg your pardon, excuse me. The Tabernacles inhibits us from doing the Gigantha Golos combo, but that's alright. It's not that good anyways because of the presence of Archon. But this turn we're going to pay 2 mana to keep our 2 creatures around, and then we're probably just going to sit back on Sagas. Play the Caracas this turn, or Wasteland. And hopefully we draw a spell off the top, that would be nice. Opponent can't really attack. I think they want to just take 3 and prevent the Revoker from coming in. They did shuffle their library. Balance, not very good. Of note, I could cast Gigantha here. It is a pretty big beater. Don't feel like I need to do that though. Okay. Just preventing damage. Alright. They have a Force of Vigor here? No. I think that's kind of aggressive for them to just jump there. Interesting. Tarmogoyf, okay. Makes sense. Probably should tap my Tabernacle, but it doesn't really matter too much. I'm gonna make another Saga guy here. No reason not. Oop. What do we want to go and get here? Guess I get a ruby. Doesn't really matter too much. Very strong clock here. It's slightly bigger than the Goyf. The Goyf is looking pretty tough here. I'm going to cast Giganta here and just try and go wide on my... Oh, I can't actually do that. What do we want to put this guy down on? Let's go. Opponent's at 7 here. Got a really strong position on the board. It's going to be tough for them to beat it. A Chromatic Lantern really is just a underrated card in this deck. Yeah, very nice win. So we're playing against Bant, and I haven't seen Bant in quite some time. Swords to Plowshares is a key card here. I could see Relic being okay against Tarmogoyf. Deathrite Shaman. Definitely don't need Grafdigger's Cage against them. Karn can be okay here. There is a world where balance could be good. They certainly have some good creatures in their deck. I think it's worth considering keeping. I don't mind Welder. Like, Energy Flux is a common kill condition. Maybe I can cut Karn. I also think STP is just a very confluent card in this deck. Maybe I'll just get an extra Relic here. Let's try something like this. Like, tinkering into Sphinx is good, but it's not necessarily a win against Bant because of the presence of Swords to Plowshares, and when you're sacrificing the spell Tinker, an artifact, and the Sphinx for just one STP, it's have a tendency to have bad value. So I don't think it's worth keeping it. If it was Bug, it would be a different story. Okay, reveal our Giganta. Okay, this looks like a nice hand. Turn 1 Golos. I like it. Now, of course, this hand does not look amazing in the face of turn 1 Archon, but that's not easy for Bant to accomplish. They did keep their 7. Okay, there is a Mox. So Energy Flux is a real thing here. We're probably not going to beat it if they have it. So I do think we're somewhat incentivized. I'm going to go and get a Tolarian Academy. Let's see if this resolves. And it does. Here we go. I think that's what they have here as a Tolarian Academy. Or, excuse me, an Energy Flux. And we're still probably not going to beat it, but it does make them lose their Mox Sapphire, and which is not irrelevant. But us having a turn 1 Golos definitely gives us a better chance against a turn 1 Energy Flux. that's exactly what it is. Okay, so we telegraphed that from turn 0. Okay, I'm not averse to this. So I think we played that one pretty good. So this turn, what do we want to do? I think I'm definitely going to play a Relic. And I do think I want to Wasteland them. I can't pay for everything here. I mean, I guess I could if I don't waste them, but I do think I'm incentivized to Wasteland them. What do I want to get rid of here? White or green? I think green's the most dangerous spell here. Let's plunk in for 3. So if we lose our Academy, I mean, this game's over. Maybe there was just a world where we wanted to actually play Pithing Needle on Wasteland there to prevent our Academy. Maybe that was a mistake. Let's see. Okay, they let it go. So they did have the Wasteland here. So we unfortunately made a mistake there. Because I can't pay for everything here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this die. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to lose all my spells almost here. It was really bad. Okay. And I think I want to keep my Golos. The problem is my Golos is definitely just going to die next turn. That's the problem. I lose all my boxes. All right, well, we'll keep it around for a turn. Okay, not bad. I can't, unfortunately, time walk, but I'm going to play the workshop here. Yeah, geez, I'm really kind of kicking myself for that play with the Pithing Needle there. It was unnecessary to be so frivolous. It's not that I didn't notice it, but it was because I had my own Wasteland. I was disincentivized to do that line. Well, I mean, I can time walk here. And I think I'm going to. I can't imagine they're going to want to waste that, but I'm going to pay here. Okay. I can't do Emery this turn, but next turn I can cast Emery. So we'll see if that works, because if I can get Emery into play, it's actually very powerful. Well, it's not just getting them to play, it's actually keeping them. And I think that's going to be easier said than done. I would not mind a Wasteland here. Cannot pay for that this turn. Okay. Guess I'm going to play this. They have a whole bunch of cards in hand, so I could see this fetching a Force of Will. Yep. Okay. I mean, we have a lot of good draws off our top. Like, wouldn't mind a Wasteland here. Once again, I am going to pay for this until I have further direction as to what I'm looking for. Okay. I guess I'm making mistakes here. I'm giving up equity every turn. See, the thing is, with the Spire, it costs me an artifact every turn to use the Spire for colored mana. It's probably a Tarmogoyf here is my guess. But this Welder is going to be really good for me if I can get it to go. That's right, okay. On land. Okay. I think I'll use the needle here. Okay, we'll put it on Deathrite Shaman. And once again, I do think that this is likely to get countered, but we'll see. But it's interesting to know whether my opponent actually keeps swords in their deck versus me or not. Like, we're not a high concentration creature deck, but they probably do. I certainly would in the matchup, for some number of them anyways. Of course, that's somewhat contingent on how my opponent's board is comprised. I've played a lot of Bant. It's a pet deck of mine. I don't play the Deathrite Shaman version typically. I like Noble Hire more so for the consistency of the card. But if they... Okay, Force of Will. Yeah, makes sense. No point in me playing another creature here. So, another Force of Will. Collectors, okay. So this one's starting to slip away from us here. We really do need to find another land here, a mana-producing land. Got to play it out and try and Pyroblast that let's see if that works. Okay, right on. That's big game. That is big game getting rid of that. That's exactly why we sided it in, right? Was to be able to hit an energy flux. And this is why it's so difficult to combat 5-color shops, because it has angles that, in things like Goblin Welder, Pyroblast, and Ancestral Recall, Time Walk, Balance, that traditional shop decks cannot play. So it's not to be underestimated that way. We have a lot of great draws here. Like Crucible would be fantastic. Okay, Wasteland is very solid. I do think we just attacked their mana base here. Tarmogoyf scares me, but this time I'm going to take the white. I really want to keep them off Deathrite. We are taking quite a bit of damage here. But we've got Golos in our deck, Lodestone Golem. Yep, it's a lot of damage. Okay, Sphere is not great, but not terrible either. you know, I've kind of got my opponent somewhat locked out here, and we just need the top of our deck to do something for us in the next draw phase. Because it's really not ideal if I have to block one of these oofs right at the moment anyways. Okay, they got black for the death rate, yuck. Alright, I might be penciled into blocking here. I think we take it this time, and then next turn we make our decision. Need help. It's not going to do it. Alright, we did not get there. I thought we put up a pretty good fight through that energy flux, but I think we could have made our lives a lot easier. Now, in truth, I'm talking about the Pithing Needle line as being the correct line to shut off that wasteland. I know that they had a Force of Will in their hand. Yeah, let's do this. I think that's fine. Bant is a tough matchup. Love it. Well, love it's an exaggeration, but it's got tools. Six cards. My question is, do I just slam a Revoker on Black Lotus here, turn one, like play a Mox into Urza's Saga? Versus just playing a Crucible? I do like Crucible. I'm gonna put it on Black Lotus. See how this goes. It's a little bit greedy of a line, but I think I'm okay with it. Okay, I got a strip mine. Okay. Okay. I mean, Deathray Shaman can make this pretty bad on me, but I think putting it on, maybe I just put it on Wasteland here. Okay, this is fine. Let's go. Not hating my position here. They must SDP here. Yeah, I was going to say they kind of are penciled into doing that. So I can just get it back. Okay. Not ideal. Let's see if we can sneak this in. Balance is not looking good in my hand here. Okay. Let's get a Saga going. Okay. We can just start stringing sagas together. It's really powerful. Mm-hmm. That's unfortunate timing for me with the this getting shut off because I could have cast a welder. Let's see if they want to take the bait here. Nope. They got a force of vigor here. Wasteland is still a thing, unfortunately. I guess energy flux can come down now as well. If I can get that pithing needle on Wasteland, I'll feel a lot better about this game. Not feeling good here. Let us see. Hopefully they don't have another land. Okay, they do. Okay, they didn't make a play. What does that mean? Are they just on force of vigor here? It could be. I think I'm just going to make the suit 2 sets here. Well, I have the ability to do it. I guess my question is what do I want to get here? Soul Ring is a card that buys me time here. In the event that the oof dies, right? I'm going to continue playing sagas while I have a chance to do it out of my yard. Let's go. Like I said, they must have force of vigor. I feel strongly that they have it, but maybe trying to set up a force of vigor into a wasteland tabernacle line or energy flux line. My opponent is taking it. Okay. I think we move past blocks. Nope. SDP. Okay. Okay. These sagas are really cooking along here. And even a force of vigor, despite it would be very good here, they can't remove everything. Like, I guess they can take a Crucible of Worlds and one of my Saga tokens, my constructs, which is decent. But I still have two Urza Sagas going. Let's see. Opponents in deep in the tank here. Like, even if they slam Flux here, as long as they don't have a Wasteland, we're okay. If they do have a Wasteland and a Flux, then we're not in good shape. We're going to lose that game. They are making a move. Energy Flux is the worst card we can see here. Is this an Archon? Okay. They add it. Okay. Take our guy here. That's pretty good. I can't. That means I'm not going to get to make Saga tokens this turn. Well, I will because they're going to have to block, but... Ooh, that was nice. Okay, well... I'm going to get to cast a Welder this turn. I think I like Relic. So this is going to open back up for the Saga. I just cast Welder. 6, 7, 8. Is this 6, 6? Yeah, so if I just cast an artifact here, I win. This is enough. I named Death right. Should be enough to kill them here. I guess Force of Vigor is... Oh, Force of Vigor is not even on. Okay, that's great. Should do it. Then we're just going to cast Goblin Welder post-combat. Probably will just peel my Relic anyways to keep them off. Like, strip mine, peel my Relic, empty the graveyards. Okay, there we go. We have it. So yeah, just to clarify what we're going to do after the block there, should they be able to survive at 1 life. When it costs the cast the Goblin Welder off the Ruby, then I would have sacrificed my Relic with the Sol Ring, drawing a card, and I would have stripped mine to their Tundra, trying to keep them off of an Energy Flux. And even if they had an Energy Flux at 1 life, we were going to have 2, 3, 4 mana to be able to pay for a couple constructs or whatever be it. So anyways, good win for us. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please hit the like, subscribe button. Feel free to leave any comments, and we'll see you for round 3.